welcome Room 6 friends, and thank you for joining us today for our first Mindfulness Monday. Every Monday I'll be sharing some mindfulness techniques and some strategies that help us to be flexible throughout our day. All right, let's get started. To begin, I'd like to start with some breathing exercises that we've used in the past to help us slow our brains down. Sometimes we can worry about what's coming next, or we're overthinking about what just happened. We want to try to stay in the present as much as possible to help keep our brains happy and to keep our focus on what we're doing. All right, so I want you to take a look at these 2 breathing exercises that I'm going to show you this week. I have more that I'll show you in the weeks to come, but let's start first with these 2. All right, the first one, we've called it the infinity breath because we like how it makes that infinity symbol. As you work your way around the infinity symbol, you're going to breathe in. And then as you close the other side of the infinity symbol, you'll breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then the second one that I wanted to review with you is the triangle breath. We call it the triangle because it looks like one anyways. We start by bringing a breath in as we work up the triangle. And then you hit the top part of the triangle, and then you start to breathe out as you work your way down. All right, so this week, if you're feeling any kind of anxiety or stress, any of those below the line feelings that don't feel so good, feel free to practice the infinity breath or the triangle breath and see if it helps you to calm down and be more mindful of the moment that you're in. Next, I'd like to review the Superflex characters and strategies that we've been working on this whole school year. We have been talking about different unthinkables. And when these unthinkables enter our brain, it makes it hard for us to focus, or maybe to stay positive, or maybe to be kind and respectful of others. So let's review a couple of strategies that we've talked about that help us to be flexible and to show our grit and perseverance during all parts of our day. The first strategy that helps when an unthinkable enters our brain is to size the problem. For example, if Glassman enters your brain and is causing you to have huge upset reactions to a problem, I want you to size the problem and think to yourself, how big is this problem, and does my reaction match the size? If it's a really big problem, I want you to look for an adult or someone that you trust that can help you. Maybe they just need to let you talk it out. Maybe they can help you solve a problem that is too big for you to solve on your own. And if it's a small problem, I want you to practice some of those breathing exercises that we were talking about to help match your reaction to the size of the problem. And the second strategy that we've been practicing this year is using self-talk. For example, if Space Invader is invading your brain and is causing you to invade other people's space, maybe you're popping their bubble and you're not giving them enough room, I want you to use self-talk and think, am I being respectful of this person? Am I giving them the space that they need? Am I being respectful of my own bubble? Try and use that inner dialogue to help you solve the problem. So remember, our bodies and our minds are designed to help us deal with things that require grit, perseverance, and flexibility. However, if you find yourself having a hard time, remember to size the problem and use self-talk to help you calm down, and use those breathing exercises that we talked about too. Also, it is always okay to ask for help. No one can do it all on their own. Okay, here's your to-do. I want you to take a look at this list, top 5 ways to de-stress in an instant. The first way to de-stress would be go for a walk. Remember, we want to keep our distance socially, but we can still get some fresh air every day. A second way would be to chat with a friend or a loved one. You can do this over the phone, you can do this digitally. A third way would be to visualize something positive or hopeful. A fourth way would be to put on some music and dance. We just did this for our Fun Friday, but it doesn't have to just be on Fridays. You can do that any day. And the fifth way would be to take 3 deep mindful breaths. In the comment section, I want you to share which of these 5 you find most helpful when you are feeling stressed or overwhelmed or worried. Okay, class, I will see you tomorrow for our first Teachers Read Aloud Tuesday. In the meantime, have a great Monday, and I'll see you tomorrow. Air high five.